Let them speak. Review hours 1 to 32. Please repeat or answer. If you could do it, which country would you think of immigrating to? What is it that you feel would be worth immigrating there for? How long has it been since you first became interested in going to live there? What are some of the things that you feel would be worth taking with you? Is it a place that you would have to learn a new language if you planned on staying there long? How many years do you feel it would take to know how to speak their language well? Have you ever had the chance to go to visit there? Who is it that you would take with you so that you could live together? Is there anyone else that you would look forward to going there with? Who is it that would miss you the most if you decided to live there until you die? Why is it that they would be unable to move there with you? Would living there be something that would take a long time to get used to? What is it that you would miss the most about where you live now if you happen to move there? Would it be expensive if you were to immigrate there? Are there many people who immigrate to other countries so that they can flee wars where they live? Do Do you feel it's all right if those people immigrate to the country you live in now? Don't refugees help to make your country more diverse? Don't you wish that your country would help refugees from other countries more? All they would do is make your country stronger. What all is she in the middle of doing to him? Is she getting rid of anything that he has that will hurt other people? Is there anything else that he's carrying that may be dangerous? Don't adults tend to be more dangerous than little kids? Don't you wish that we all could live in peace instead of having wars? What is it that most people decide to go to war for? How long has it been since there was a war that your country fought in? Is there anything that could have been done to keep the people from fighting each other? Is land the thing that most people wind up fighting about? Is there anything that you have in your country that another country would want to fight for? Wouldn't having a strong army be the only way to keep others from thinking of taking it? Is there anything else that helps to prevent wars besides having strong armies? Who all is it that suffers the most as soon as armies begin fighting? Who is it that you know that would end up being a good negotiator to stop fighting? Where is the last place you happened to go so you could enjoy listening to music? The music must have made you feel like getting up to dance as soon as you began hearing it. Is what you have fun listening to what your friends tend to listen to? What are some of the things you like listening to that your parents would rather not listen to? Where is it that you usually end up going in your house so that you can listen to music by yourself? Is there anything that you and your parents have the chance to enjoy listening to together? Do you wish your parents liked listening to more of the same things you prefer listening to? What is it that they listen to that you would have difficulty appreciating? Is what they listen to now what they were used to listening to while they were young? Do you ever see your parents dancing to music that they have on in the house? How would it make you feel if you saw them start dancing more when they're at home together? Which one of the songs you like the most these days would they have fun dancing to? What has he decided to throw flowers for? He must have felt it was the best way to protest against something he didn't agree with. What else could he throw to show people that there are better ways to solve problems? Don't signs of love help to solve problems that people are experiencing? How long has it been since you used flowers to tell someone you know you were sorry? Have you done anything lately that you feel sorry for doing? Did you wind up having to apologize to someone for doing it? If you wanted to go to buy flowers, where is it that you would think of going? Is there anywhere that you could go to pick flowers in a field near where you live? Is there anything else that you could buy that would be better than buying flowers? Have you ever thought of buying chocolates for someone that you love? Do you ever see little kids picking flowers in gardens they walk by? They must not know better. Is it okay to let them keep doing that, even though it may not be their property? Would you try to tell them that they should let the flowers keep growing? When was the last time someone asked you to go to a little water park like that? Was it something that you had fun doing with them? Does it appear that most of the kids playing there are having fun? All of the kids playing there must go there a lot, since they haven't got to pay to be there. Wouldn't they all be disappointed if they made them pay to use the place they're at now? Did the parents have their children bring their swimming suits so that they could play in the water? Would they be able to go in to play there if they hadn't brought their swimsuits? Who all would you ask to go with you if you got the chance to go there today? Would it be worth going there even though it was raining a little? Would you go as long as it was hot so that you could have some fun? Would you have fun going there, or would it be better to go to a swimming pool? Can you hear anyone playing there screaming while playing there? How often do they change the faces on the wall they have there? Are some of the faces of the people that come up on the wall people who are there playing around? Wouldn't you like to see your photo come out while you were there? Would you try to have your mom take a picture of you in front of it if that happened? Is she putting on her shoes so that she can go to dancing classes? Don't they appear to be special shoes that she's putting on? Did your parents send you anywhere as a kid so you could learn how to dance? Do you wish they would have sent you someplace to learn at the time you were a kid? Did you ask that little girl how often she has the chance to take the classes? Did she tell you that a lot of her friends take the same dance classes that she takes? Is where she takes classes where you wish you could send your kids when they get older? Now that you're older, don't you feel you would have enjoyed taking dance lessons? Wouldn't it have helped you to feel less self-conscious about how you dance? How else can people learn how to dance instead of getting to take lessons? Are there a lot of people you know that dance well who never took dance classes? What is it that you thought the first time you had a chance to see that? Does the little girl you see there remind you of anyone you know? Could you have painted that? How long would it have taken to paint something like what you see there? They must have taken a lot of time to paint it since they did such a good job. Do you wish that you could paint as well as that person did? Can you tell who it was that did it? Do you have any idea if there are any other places that they have painted other buildings? Do they say that most of the paintings that artist does is of children? Do you know if that is how they mostly make money to live? Wouldn't you like to know how much that person would have charged to do that painting? Wouldn't you have liked to have seen the person doing it while they were painting it? If you could paint that well, what or who is it that you would feel like painting? Is there anywhere special that you would be interested in painting it? Has the person who painted this been asked to come back to paint in more teeth? Had they shown more teeth, would it have looked better? Do you have trouble keeping your teeth as white as her teeth appear to be? Would you be able to buy anything at the drugstore to apply to your teeth so that they could have whiter teeth? Is that what older people tend to worry about more than younger people? Does your mom have to continue to tell you that you should brush your teeth? Does it appear that the painter did a good job painting the makeup the woman had on? Have you got any idea if the person they painted was someone they knew? Do you like the way that they highlighted the makeup she used there? Are you surprised the way that she did her hair for the painting? Who else you know has hair similar to the way you see her hair? Have you ever had hair that is that long? Is there any way that you would have fixed your hair differently before modeling for this painting? How many minutes in the morning do you spend fixing your hair? Is there anything special that you use on it that helps it to look better? How long has it been since you first began using it to help your hair to look better? If you had a chance to go and had the time and money, where would you feel like going in Africa? What is it that's there that you would be most interested in seeing? For how long have you looked forward to going there? Has it been some place you thought of going ever since you were a kid? Would there be a lot of things that you could see there? Who would you look forward to going with the most if you got to go there? Is there anyone that you know that has had the opportunity to go there already? Would it take a long time to fly there from where you're living now? How long is the longest you have ever flown in an airplane to go somewhere? Would it be expensive to fly to Africa? Is there any other way that you could get there if you were afraid of flying? Would you prefer going there by ship? There is no sense spending the time and money to go by sea. Can you tell if she's been waiting there long for who she's supposed to meet there? Does it seem like she's waiting there patiently for the person that's coming? Would the one coming to meet her be able to spot her right away? Does her purse match the blouse that she's wearing? Is the reason that no one is there because it is so early in the morning? Would she recognize you if she happened to see you standing there and taking her photo? The person who painted that wall must have had a lot of experience painting. Would it have taken them a long time to do? Is that something that you could have done? Do you wish that you could have been able to paint as well as that person did? Do you have any idea what it is that they used in order to paint that mural? Would it have looked better had they decided to use some more colors while making it? The person who did it must prefer doing the paintings that they do in just black and white. How can you tell that one of the people that's in the painting is Japanese? Did the artist who did this try to make it look like it was raining in the mural? She must have decided to try on a Korean traditional dress. Did she look like a Korean the first time you got to take a look at this? Would you need to have another person help you to put on that dress? Do you ever watch Korean dramas on TV where you can see women wearing a dress like that? Are Korean dramas something that you tend to enjoy watching? Did it take you a while to get used to reading subtitles at the time you first began watching them? Would you prefer watching it more if they had dubbed it in English so that you wouldn't have to read the subtitles? Do you have some friends that won't watch shows that would have to read the subtitles? Do you have some friends that wouldn't watch shows where they would have to read the subtitles? Why is it that Korean dramas seem to be so popular these days? Do you wish you could be in one of their Korean dramas even though you don't know how to speak Korean? Is Netflix where you go to watch when you're interested in seeing what new Korean dramas have come out? Is their culture a lot different than the one that you have grown up in? Is that where they have a lot of snakes to keep that they've caught? Would it be a place that you wish you had the chance to go in to see? Are snakes something that you tend to be afraid of? When was the last time that you saw a snake moving around on the ground near where you were? Did you manage to stay away from it as soon as you noticed it? Would you feel like screaming if you happened to see one again while you were outside? If you had the opportunity to go to a zoo, would you look forward to going in the building that had snakes in it? Is there anything else that's at a zoo that would make you scream if you saw it? Would your friends laugh at you if they saw you screaming at something like that? While you were growing up, did you ever try scaring your friends with rubber snakes you had? Isn't it what scares kids the most as soon as they see it? Have you got any idea what it is he's writing there? Would it be easier to write for him in English instead of writing it in Chinese? Would it be something that you would be interested in having him explain? As soon as he finishes writing on the paper, does he plan on selling it? Can you see anyone standing near him that you see that may want to buy it? Did you ask him how long he's been there doing that? If he translated the writing there, would you buy it so that you could put it on a wall you have in your house? Is that where he comes every morning so that he can keep writing? Did he say he tried to come out here to do this whenever the weather looks nice? Does he get one of his friends to help him bring everything he needs to use there? He must write down the thoughts he's been having. Did he tell you which author he enjoys reading the most? Does he wish that he could write a novel that people would love reading? Don't they look cute riding a bike together? Does the little boy riding on the back appear to be afraid he might fall off? Is he telling his brother to stop going so fast so there is no accident? Did his brother tell him there is nothing to be afraid of? He must take his little brother to wherever he goes after coming home from school. Who do you wish that you could take a bike ride with? Would both of you be able to fit onto a bike together? Wouldn't it be better if both of you had your own bike to go around on? Where is the last place you went on a bike where you enjoyed going? Did you manage to go with a few of your friends the last time you went? Don't you wish that you could go out to buy an e-bike so that you could get places you wanted to go? How much would it cost to get a cheap one? Would you think of buying one if you could find one that was under $300? Which place would you have fun going to if you had an e-bike like that? Would it be something that you could use all year round where you live? Doesn't it look like they did a great job painting what you see there? Were you impressed with how they were able to paint his face so well? How could you tell that they decided to paint his face on a concrete wall? What part of the world would the man you see in this painting have been from? Would you be interested in going there to sightsee? Would he live a simpler life than the one you live? What is it that you would most want to know about the way he lives? Thank you.